This generation is so dumb, dude. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. Okay, listen, I gotta tell you guys a story real quick and then we'll get to the meat of it, okay? So I was talking to this kid the other day, right? And he was holding what was actually 2 iPads. Now, I don't know if I'm blind. I don't know if I need new spectacles, but I thought it was a textbook, right? I thought it was like a book or something. So I went up to this kid and I'm like, hey, what book are you reading over there, right? Because it's such a rare sight nowadays. I'm like, oh, kid reading a book. This is something that needs to be studied, right? So I asked him, what book is this? And he's like, it's 2 iPads. So I'm like, okay, that's a rare sight. You usually see them, you know, with 1 iPad. So I'm like, okay, why do you have 2 iPads? And you'll never guess what he said. His response rings in my ear to this day, okay? And I still cannot decipher it. Maybe I misheard it or something, but he said 1 is to watch videos, which I think he's referring to YouTube videos or I don't know, maybe a TV show, maybe some Netflix or something, right? So 1 iPad is to watch videos and 1 is to play video games. Now, I don't know if this kid is playing GTA 6 early release over here, taking up 6 terabytes on his iPad that he can't watch videos, but I'm just perplexed. I'm like, why do you need 2 iPads? And then, you know, I started thinking about it. I was like, okay, maybe I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's a work iPad and a home iPad. You know, there's like work laptops, although I don't think anybody actually gives like work iPads or something. I was just like, you know, thinking about it. And then I came to the conclusion, he's just an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry, this is just a complete idiot. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a couple things that is wrong with this generation, okay? Number 1, which you guys probably have noticed, everybody is on TikTok, okay? And TikTok is just frying the brain cells of absolutely everybody. I think every minute you spend on that app, you lose 1 IQ, okay? And the average kid is probably at -600 at this point, -6 million or something like that. And, you know, usually it's online. You know, I've made videos for 5 years on TikTok. I can't believe it's been that long. Probably like, you know, like more than 5 or something. But yeah, I've made a new video every couple days on, oh, this TikToker is stupid. This TikTok trend is stupid. And I never thought it would infiltrate my real life because that's a sacred place, okay? The beauty of this arrangement is that none of you are actually here. Like, you know, you guys are logical, but none of the idiots like I interact online are actually here, right? Which gives me this sort of safe space in my room, okay? Recently, I saw some TikTok girls dancing outside my house. So just like if I look through my window, they're outside, they're dancing there. And I think I had PTSD, some sort of veterans response, because, you know, I've dealt with so many of these fucking crackheads that, you know, just seeing that sent me into some sort of a shock over there, okay? Now, the first emotion I experienced was obviously cringe, because I cannot hear their music, right? I just see them dancing, okay? That's my attempt at dancing, okay? I just see them dancing without any music, and it just looks extra cringe, okay? Now, second thing is, I don't know what's with this generation. They're dressed in an interesting way, okay? Let's just say, I feel bad even looking in their direction, even though it's right outside my house, and I should be allowed to look out my fucking window, but it makes me feel like a creep, so I'm just like, I don't want to look at this. But, you know, I was so curious, and their phone is like, I don't know, resting against a bench or a tree or something like that, and then they finish their drink, and like NPCs, they walk up to their phone, you know, check it, is it good or something, and then whatever, and then walk back and do the same dance again. And I assume they did that another 500 billion times. I don't know. I tuned out after 2, okay? I had to take my pills, my cringe pills, okay? Had to go to the emergency room, you know, because I can't handle this fucking cringe. But yeah, I was just like, man, I remember my childhood, like, I didn't really bring out my phone. You know, my phone was always in my pocket. The only reason I had a phone was kind of to call my dad at the end of the night in case I got lost or something hanging out with my friends. But what we did, we played tag, we played cops and robbers, we played some Uno, some Monopoly, some board games. Risk was a really good one. We played on the playground, you know. We had like skateboard, we had like swave boards, which is like a weird thing. It's better than skateboards, but you normies wouldn't know that. But I was like, damn, you know, stuff has really changed, and I feel like I'm growing up, and it's really cringe, man. Whatever. Anyways, number 2, everyone is manipulated so easily. Case in point, Hasanabi, the Twitch streamer. Oh my god, this fucking guy.
You said America deserved 9/11. Did you mean that?
Yeah.
I have never seen anyone so unbelievably stupid in my entire life. And I've been perusing the internet for literally actively looking for stupid people. That's literally my entire job. Okay, for 5 years on 2-3 different channels over here, looking for stupid people. Now, I'm not gonna get into his takes or something, but basically he's a massive flippin' hypocrite. He's borderline actually evil person, misreports pretty much every single thing to suit his crazy agenda. A YouTuber named Willie Mac Show has made wonderful videos exposing him. And I think the most sad part about it is his brainwashed cult following. It's like if I AI generated the single worst human being on the planet who has a large influence. And it's sad to see. I don't know how this guy still has a platform. I don't know what kind of fucking shit his followers are smoking, that how a guy can get proved wrong probably bajillion times and his audience just does not care. Like, if I said half the things that guy did, or like made even like a small mistake, you guys would call me out instantly, as you should, because you're responsible people and you're logical people, and you wouldn't follow someone who's lying to you. You wouldn't follow someone who's misrepresenting the truth to you. You wouldn't follow someone who's brain dead, Yeah, it's just crazy to me. I don't know, this dipshit also recently said that streaming is harder than a 9-to-5 job, and I was just like, okay, then his chat is probably going to be against him, okay? And some people were, but a large portion of his audience still supports him. Now, I don't know if they're all jobless, probably are, but I'd imagine at least one of them has a 9-to-5 job, right? I don't know, of the 100K viewers on YouTube or 20K on Twitch or something, some of them has a job, and I'm like, he's just disrespecting the shit out of you, man. Streaming is the easiest job on the planet. I don't know what he's talking about there, but yeah, man, get off his cock, I guess. Oh my lord. Another problem I have, number 3, is that everybody is so sensitive. I feel like even when I'm making my videos now, I can barely talk without some pansy just getting offended, dude. I remember I recorded a video, okay? And then later, I found out this person was, I don't know, non-binary something, okay? And I did not know this, okay? I did not know this before recording the video. And I remember, I uploaded it, and people thought I was, maliciously doing it. Now, 99% of my audience didn't care. But, the video sort of got traction, went outside my normal audience. And then people came in with, well, I did my own research here, and this person's actually this pronoun or something. And I was like, oh, well, I didn't know that. So I was like, okay, sorry, whatever. I wasn't trying to be mean. I literally didn't know that. There was nowhere to find it. You had to go super deep into this person. I was just looking at a viral clip on Reddit or something, right? And so I was like, what do you want me to do? Re-record the whole flipping video or something? Like, I'd have to pretend my talks, I'll have to re-say everything. It's just not authentic or something. And then the funniest part about this whole thing is these people that were so mad. Later on, this non-binary person changed back to she or something, meaning I was right the entire time. That was probably the craziest situation I've been part of. And they changed back, meaning buddy, if they're changing every flipping couple weeks, how am I supposed to keep track over there? I don't know, crazy. But I don't know, I didn't get too much backlash, but I was just like, whatever, I don't want to deal with this shit. And yeah, since then I just avoid those topics, man. I don't know, sometimes I report on it if they're clearly visible, but I don't want to deal with these flipping losers flipping out at me when I'm not even trying to be mean or anything. They're just looking for a reason to flip out. Brings me to my 4th point here. Everything is political. Oh my god, dude, the amount of imbeciles on with platforms right now is so disheartening. Back in the day, it was just me and a couple other people in my sphere or whatever. Now it's majority nutjobs. Okay, everybody they turn every single thing political, whether it be the viewers or the creators or whatever. And I just think anything to do with politics is just loser behavior, especially if it's not related. Politics has its own field, if you're politicians in the real world, whatever, if you're talking about it, sure, whatever. But when somebody's not trying to be political, not trying to say anything, and then you turn that into it, it's crazy. I made a video called I basically said there was this TikToker who said all white people with no exceptions, no exceptions, right, are default racist. They're all racist and they're all horrible people, and they should all just automatically feel bad. And being a normal, sane human being, I was just like, hey, that doesn't make that much sense, okay? Probably not all of them. I don't know the statistics, okay? Not all of them, obviously, okay? Probably a small minority of them or something, but I didn't even say that. I was just like, not all of them, okay? Some of them may be racist, but some are not, okay? And you grouping an entire race is kind of cringe like that. And I don't know, I got these bunch of comments just like, oh, well, this is such a political take. Hello? What the, just having common sense is a political take? No, it's crazy. It's crazy. You can say the most normal And now, like, I don't know, people are so radicalized. It's, I don't know, turned into a very big cringe fest over here. Basically, what I wanted to say is the only way to actually progress and be safe in this world and not let your brain get taken over by worms is to subscribe to all my channels and like all my videos, okay? Because I will keep you safe from these idiots. Like, you know, I'll give you a dose of logic every now and then so that it'll safeguard your head from all these idiots, okay? Anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.